Welcome to our channel. We're Lee and Nick. Having just finished our second European road trip, we're now hitting the road again in our self-converted Campervan Taylor, where we are discovering the beauty of the UK. Click the subscribe button below and travel with us on this next series. Hurry up in the shower.
Bring off.
Hurry up. Come on. Places to be, people to see.
Get lost.
There he goes.
Get your ass here.
Final shitter drop off of the trip. Off your plop. My turn, is it? Off your plop. Make sure I don't fall down.
Be careful because the toilet will fall down there and somebody's got to climb down it.
We are waking up in Stratford upon Avon. We've just done our final sort of shutdown things for the van. We're filling it up with water. Nick's just doing that. We've emptied the toilet and we are setting off to our friends Sandra and Steve's for the day, and we are staying there tonight as well. And we're going to meet Theme Park Bazza and Maxine, our other friends. So it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. The sun is out and I think it's going to go up to 16 degrees today, so that should be nice. The water hose is out. We're just going to fill up because we are staying in the van again tonight, so we'll be showering again in the morning, and we're not sure we have enough left.
We don't.
And we have a 3-hour-ish journey to go. We'll probably stop along the way. We've not had any breakfast or anything, so we'll crack on as soon as that's filled up.
We only have 6 litres.
So we'll probably stop somewhere for breakfast, won't we, along the way? That was a lovely campsite. I'll put the what 3 words on again.
Oh, farm shop here.
But oh yeah, there's a farm shop there.
I didn't see it on Google, but it's very small. I think it's the homegrown stuff that the farmer
from the
grows.
farm. So they have a lot of things here. They have like bed and breakfast. They have chalets. They have the CLs for parking the vans and stuff. And only £10 a night. Absolute bargain there.
It could charge double that.
Yeah, they could easily.
And still people would stay.
Yeah. So thank you to those guys for charging only £10. So we are on our way now. 2 hours and 54 minutes to go until we get to our friends Sandra and Steve's. Should have stopped there for breakfast.
That's the Royal Theatre there.
Oh yeah, the Royal Theatre. I can't remember seeing that.
We didn't come across this side. We were at the other side of this tree line here.
Big wheel, Ferris wheel. So that's where you hire your boats, your rowing boats.
You can see the Holy Trinity in the distance.
Yeah, what's one there?
And then just here is where that market was yesterday, behind these trees.
So if you didn't check out our last vlog, go check that out in Stratford upon Avon.
A little marina here.
Yeah, Cox Yard. That looks a nice place for breakfast and things. Loads of swans now down there. A really nice place, Stratford on Avon. We really enjoyed it. As I said, go check out our last vlog to see that. That's Shakespeare, I presume, looking down onto the town. And that's where they had a market yesterday. And the Royal Shakespeare Company just there. And then down into the town there.
We walked down there is where the old tavern was, down the end of that road.
Passing Birmingham Airport. There's a Ryanair plane coming in and it's turning out like a beautiful day. What's the temperature?
11.
Oh, only 11. It looks nice out there. Just passing Birmingham over there, and I think Birmingham needs to get their roads sorted out.
Like a shine.
don't know what these lines are all about, but it's making the van
Showing them in sections rather than tarmacking it in one strip.
Yes, but hi to anybody that's in Birmingham. We have a few patrons in Birmingham. Becky and Scott and Petey, I believe.
Wendy not far. Neil and Tracy not far.
Neil and Tracy's not too far. Oh, Neil and Tracy's still in Florida at the moment as we film this video. So we're 1 hour 55 minutes away from our friend Sandra and Steve's. So
it's actually going to be another half an hour because we're going at 6 to remember.
Yeah, and we're going to probably stop off at some services somewhere for a coffee. And Nick wants to take that's what I was just going to say. The reason why we're stopping in their drive and not their house, they do have a spare bedroom, but Sandra and Steve have cats and dogs. Well, one dog, but many cats, as far as I can remember. So Nick needs to take a antihistamine when we stop on the hay fever.
You can still feel it now.
Yeah, Nick's been getting like bunged up with hay fever at the moment, but cats are no good for Nick. He gets very allergic to them. I mean, you'll fuss a cat, won't you? But the minute he does, it comes up in a rash.
Dogs, like I do. Cats, I'm not a cat fan.
I quite like cats. I mean, I absolutely love dogs. Love dogs. They're so friendly and full of love, and I just
not gonna hay fever.
Bless you. Dogs are like, to me, what humans should be like. They're like trusting and loving.
Unconditional.
And they're not judgmental. They'll go and love anybody, and they'll be friendly with anybody, and they want people to be friendly with them.
You have in a moment?
Yeah, in a moment. I just absolutely love dogs. I never really want a dog of my own. I'd love a dog of my own, but they're very tying. Although now we've got a van, it would be less tying. But Nick would have to take an antihistamine all the time, or injections, or whatever you get.
I had dogs when I was a kid.
You had asthma.
I had asthma up until the dogs died, and then realised it wasn't actually asthma. It was
got a little seed,
allergies.
A little dog like Blossom, our friend Lisa Blossom. That's the kind of dog I'd want. Little Blossom just sat there.
I get hives, so
no, but it's such a shame because
I never used to get hives on my own dogs. I think I've probably built up some kind of resistance to them, and the only symptoms that I had as a kid was wheezy chest and like itching under my chin.
Oh, a little van dog, they're so cute.
Yeah, but then when we went somewhere,
abroad,
you couldn't take a dog.
Yeah,
you'd not want to go.
No, you've got all that hassle, haven't you, of having to think about, can a dog go here, can a dog go there, and like
dog passports, dog cafes, restaurants, you couldn't take them and stuff like that.
When you go to Florida, things like that, America, you've got to get some to look after them. And
learn from your mum. Your mum regrets getting a dog.
No, she loved her dog. I mean, mum dad had a dog,
she'll get another one.
But they don't want another one. I mean, my dad does miss having a dog, but it was they realised it was very tight for them. And I'm sure many people watching this have got loads of people have got dogs, and you love it, and you won't have anything said against dogs.
I'd never get another one. I want to.
One day, maybe. Like when we're properly.
When I'm dead and buried.
Well, maybe. I love this thought. I'll call it Nick. You can sit here.
Well, you scream at it like you scream at me.
I never scream at anybody.
Oh my god. I wish people could actually see. The problem with you is you edit it out of the vlog when you scream. Leave it in when I scream.
I only scream in response to being screamed at. Anyway, I'm hungry now.
Me too.
We've got nothing to eat, so we'll just look out for the next services. We'll pull over.
We're currently over Birmingham. As soon as we get onto the M5.
Oh,
is it the M5 or the M6? Oh.
Half a mile. Costa, Burger King, M&S, KFC, Motel Services.
Hilton Park Services.
That's where we'll go. So we're going to do Costa, M&S, Burger King, or are we going to do Greg's?
We're going to do Greg's. I want a sausage sandwich.
Ooh, Greg's is new for us. Mind you, I think they do nice coffee at Greg's. Got parked next to a very nice looking camper van there, 640 E-tape line. Never heard of that one. Had we needed it, we could have done as laundry here. We've got the full laundry. Let's have a look at it. We've never done as laundry in the UK, have we? Out and about.
Oh yeah, have we?
Because we've not been on a long enough trip to have to do laundry.
We've only done like 2 weeks, haven't we?
Although I would on my last pair of underpants tomorrow, so it's a good job we're off back to...
you don't shit them today then.
It's a good job we're off back to lodge tomorrow. Right, what we got? KFC, Burger King, M&S, Pret a Manger, Costa Coffee, And where's Greg's? Are you definitely fancying Greg's then?
Bacon butter, yeah. If Costa did it, I'd get one there.
Well, they do get bacon butties. They do.
But they're not proper ones.
One of Baz's, theme park Baz and Maxine's favourite place to go when they come back to the UK, Greg's, for a sausage roll. They do nice sausage rolls though, I must say. I'm not sure they've got bacon sandwiches here, to be fair. I don't think they have bacon sandwiches.
They better do. Because if they don't, we're off. What's this?
That's not bacon.
Chorizo, innit?
Ham, cheese, baguettes, roast chicken and bacon. Oh, what's these at bottom?
Southern fried chicken, all breakfast. Ham and cheddar toasties.
No bacon butties here.
See you, Greg.
Right, we've had to come to Costa. Smoked bacon baps and sausage baps, and going to get a flat white and all. Seeing as it's the last day of his holiday, really, are we going to have a bun as well?
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't forget we're having pizzas when we get to Sandra's
Yeah,
as well.
I'm having one slice. Because I'm being healthy.
Yeah, right. Which one are we going to have? I knew you'd go for lemon tart.
You do stuff like muffin.
Well, now I will go for the salted caramel brownie. That's not a brownie. Oh, they've got them wrong way around.
Yeah, they
It's
have.
a millionaire shortbread.
Yeah, I've got backwards.
I went for a vegan cheese and ham. What do you call it? Instead, toast it. Oh, there's not much milk in that.
I know.
That's going to be a strong coffee.
Decaf though, so.
Went for an Americano. And
Greg's didn't have.
have you already eaten that for that?
No, so she get me.
Well, you've been waiting. You've been waiting in the queue, and you've eaten. You had half your.
Yeah.
No, bacon butties at Greg's. That was a disappointment,
Ridiculous.
wasn't it? Yeah. Right, let's enjoy this. Have you remembered to take your antihistamine?
Yep.
Right, breakfast had. Another 2 hours or so to go. It's bloody cold this morning, isn't it?
Freezing cold.
I want to say hello to the lovely lady that came and spotted us and spoke to us from Pret a Manger. She worked there. She came and said hello. She watches our videos. So we told her the van was in the car park. That's where it was when we were chatting to you. Right, we're 5 minutes away from Sandra's, and just texted her and said we're 5 minutes away, and she said she's got lunch ready. So that's very nice of her. I'm not sure if the Baz is there yet or not, so we'll get there and then see if we can park in her drive. She has got a slope, so if we can't park, then we may have to head back to the lodge.
Exit the roundabout.
But if we can, we can. If we can't, we can't. But we're going to have to catch up with these guys, and obviously we've not seen the Bazers since the Christmas our Christmas party that we had last year. If you've no idea what I'm talking about, Bazers are vloggers who we are friends with. They are from the UK and they moved to America years ago.
They're our American mum and dad.
Yes, even though they're only about 5 years older than Nick.
But they look older, a lot older.
We think of them as our American parents, yes.
Even though they're not American.
Well, yeah, that's true. Our Florida parents, they live in Florida now. And we see them when we go to Florida. They came to our Christmas party last December. That's the last time we saw those guys.
In a quarter
Because
of a mile, turn right onto Knott's Lane.
we've not been back to Florida for a long time. We won't be going back to Florida
For a while.
for a while. So looking forward to getting there, and yeah, I'm a little bit peckish now, even though we stopped for that Costa. How was your bacon sandwich, by the way? I always think Costa bacon sandwiches
It was like American
are a bit
bacon.
processed, rather than a proper bacon butty.
It was like American bacon, but not crispy. It was too smoky and very fatty.
My vegan sandwich were alright, to be fair. When I put it down, the woman said, do you realise this is vegan? I'm like, yeah.
She said to me, can I put them on the same plate? I said, yeah, it doesn't matter. And then she was like, can I use the same knife? I went, yeah, it doesn't matter. Go for it.
Right, we're here at Sandra and Steve's. There's Sandra. Steve's over there. And these two have turned up.
It's because they heard pies.
Bazers.
It's because they heard Sandra were doing pies. That's why. Pies and a cup of tea.
Yeah. So we're going to have some lunch soon. Steve's took it in already.
No breakfast.
Is that the homemade quiche?
Oh,
That looks nice, actually.
Right, come on, let's go and have a
Oh,
look.
Steve eating it.
No, Steve's not eating it.
Let's go have a look.
Come on then.
Oh my god.
Lunch. Ooh, nachos. Beautiful. Quiche. Cheese and biscuits. Mini beef pasta. I think Baz has just brought them. And I can see some drinky poos over there. Very nice.
So if you've seen our vlogs in the past, you've seen when we like visit Stacey that she always will have like a fresh pineapple. Sandra's done a lovely Snickers cheesecake which we just scoffed. Baz has contributed a tin of peaches. Is it pineapple or
It's
peaches?
mixed fruit. It's fruit cocktail.
Did you get the tin from B&M?
Could have done.
At least started eating it. What did you
It's
say?
well presented.
What did you
isn't
say? delicious.
Not bad.
So yeah, like to say the Baz's
It's
version
not
of
to
the...
Stacey standard.
No, I'm all right, thanks.
you sure?
I've been healthy enough.
I'll put it in a bag for you to take with you.
Okay.
Right, we're back in the van. We had a lovely time and afternoon with Sandra, Steve and Bazza and Maxine, and the Bazza's son Ryan came as well, and we had a big catch up. We are actually heading back to the lodge now. Nick didn't feel like drinking or anything, so we said
Continue on to M66, signs for Bury, Manchester.
we said we might as well just head back to the lodge tonight because it's only a couple of hours. Then we've got a full day there tomorrow, so it's nice and sunny. I'm going to get away with some editing. Nick's there driving. We'll see you when we're back at the lodge. And just like that, we are back in the lodge. We've just unpacked the food from the van and we're going to do the rest in the morning. What time is it now? 10:20. Just having a cup of tea, and we'll catch you guys in the morning. Here he is.
You glad to be home? I've still got the sunglasses on.
I am glad to be home. I've had a really nice time away.
Me too.
I'm glad to be home. I've got lots of vlogs to edit, and it'll be nice to get in my own bed tonight.
We're on, baby. We're on.
And we'll see you guys in the morning. Bye for now. Well, it was the next day. Since we got back, the geese have had babies. Lots and lots of babies.
Where?
They're quite big ones, actually. Even smaller ones over there.
They're a couple of weeks old, them. I thought they'd quietened down, actually, when I went out to the van last night. No squawking. Mating season's over, it's now rearing.
Let me have a look at these ones over here. They're even smaller. It won't take them long to be fully grown.
They're just shite machines.
Right, so we are back in the lodge and we have a lot to catch up on today. We're going to be emptying the van, getting all the washing done. Nick's put the first load on. We've got a few parcels and stuff to pick up and lots of stuff. We're going to go get his hair cut today and stuff. Nice sunny day again.
so bushy over my ears at the side.
Speaking of hairs, or hair,
You know, you can't write it.
when I was in the van, I got up one morning and I was like, my pillow's all brown. I'm like,
Orange.
Orange, what's that all about? And I was like, maybe I forgot to wash my hair dye off. Because,
Then this morning they did it here, and this one's orange.
let me finish. I use like Just for Men grey reducing shampoo. So when we're in those, some of those campsites, I was like, what do you call them?
Push activator.
Pushing it like that and doing my hair dye, and then I thought I must have forgot to take it off. It's never ever happened before in like 10 years of using grey reducing shampoo.
And then I made a discovery this morning.
Then I came in, we slept here last night, and I'm like, it's happened here now. My pillow here's orange. Like, what's going off?
So he was on the phone to his mum, I was getting in the shower, and I have grey reducing beard wash. And I put it on, and it looks exactly the same, it smells the same and everything, and now I was like, oh, I need to order some more because there's not much left in
To
that.
cut a long
Picked it
story
up.
short,
It's the hair shampoo. He's been using beard dye on his hair.
they've been switched in the van. I've been putting beard dye on my hair, and he's been putting hair dye on his beard. So obviously beard dye is a lot stronger, I imagine, because it's thicker hair.
So he looks like a badger and I look like
So
Gandalf.
I've been washing it off, but it hasn't been coming off properly, or it's not been sticking properly. So it's been going all over my pillow, and
It's probably ruined the pillars now.
Yeah, they're in wash. So that's what's happened. And we're
Mystery solved.
we're just going to go out, get his haircut, get a few jobs done, and then we're going to come back and empty the van.
Right, we've just been running around doing a few chores. I'm going for his haircut now. And like every trip that we go on and we come back, our first meal back is always going to be beans on toast. Although we do need to get some bread. But it's like, we call it a dirty meal, don't we?
Well, you do, but I don't think it's a dirty meal.
It's like a cheap meal. It's like a tin of beans and some sausage and some sausages and a slice of toast, and it's just comfort food.
Quality British meal.
It's a staple British food,
Yeah.
definitely. Although to everybody else that's not from the UK, it sounds utterly disgusting. Baked beans on toast. It's just not.
You don't really get baked beans in America, do you?
Yeah, of course you do. You get they're like smoked in America.
Yeah, the more smoked, yeah.
But yeah,
It's a staple British meal and I love it.
with sausages.
Yeah, well,
Not those Richmond ones though.
no.
I like the cheap beans. Cheaper. If you get like Heinz tend to be really sweet and a lot of juice, and I hate bean juice. And I like the cheap beans, like Tesco's version with
What
the chunky
about-
fat sausages. Ooh, nice.
What about spaghetti hoops on toast?
No, I draw a line at that.
Or just the normal spaghetti worms on toast?
Oh, no way. Not tin spaghetti. I used to love it as a kid. And I used to have it all like alphabet spaghetti and all stuff like that. It's just not for me these days.
Ooh, we have a ghost in the lodge. Not really. We're just starting to unpack the stuff, and that was the.
So much to unpack.
That was obviously the duvet. So that needs to be washed. That's his laundry bag out of the van.
That's for yours. More to get. Let's
go. It's bitter cold today. The sun's out, but the temperature has just dropped so much.
Freezing. It's like 11 degrees.
I'm just getting the bedding off, and then all my clothes, and lots of these need to go in the wash because I've got sun cream on them and things, and that's it.
And so it begins. All the washing. First lot's gone in. That's another 2 or 3 lots there. Lee's bringing more through. I need to wash my Skechers because they're full of dust from all the sand. But it is nice to be back after a 2-week trip. And here's tonight's dinner. Oh, and my beard dye, which Lee's washed his hair with.
Yeah, well, I've nothing to say about that. You must put it in the wrong bag.
No, I didn't.
So that's
It
why
was
I
in the
was
wash
using it.
bag. It was in the wash bag. And somebody put the shampoo in my carry bag.
Carry on with clothes. Right, we're just nipping back out. We've been doing washing and I've been doing editing. It's been catching up on stuff, and we're just going to nip out because we forgot to get bread earlier when we were out. For us, beans on toast. So it's currently just beans and sausages in a bowl. So we need to go out and get some bread. And then also since we got back, we've got a slight strange smell coming from a drain in the bathroom.
It smells like that laundry smell that we had last time.
So we're going to nip to Tesco and get some, what is it?
One of those foam, you squirt the foam in and it like dissolves all the odours and stuff.
Just to make it smell nice, because we never usually have a smell from a drain. So
Well, they haven't been used for 2 weeks.
Well,
It's
that's
been
true.
warm, so it's like the water in the U-bend has been festering up. So
all
going
these
to flush it
things
through.
you just got to do to maintain things when you go away for a while. So we're going to go and do that. Our friends Tracy, Neil and Faith have landed back from Florida today.
They're asleep now.
Ooh, that's an alarm for something that we've got to do as well.
I hate that sound. It reminds me of
usually
mornings.
means getting up at 6 a.m.
Yeah,
or
that's
5
why,
a.m.
that's
or
why I
something.
hate it.
Yes, I've been texting Tracy and Neil. They were talking a while back, but they've stopped talking now.
They'll be asleep.
So I imagine they're having a little nap, bless them.
Are they back to work this week? Or
I'm not sure.
I think they're back to work tomorrow morning.
So they had 10 nights in Florida. They did all sorts of stuff. They did Epic Universe. You might have seen some of their photos on our Orlando group. They did Epic Universe. They stopped in the Helios Hotel, or Helios Hotel, which
The wife
looked
is still there.
amazing. The wife's still there, yeah. And they just looked to have a really good time. So we'll have to plan in some time to see those guys.
They've got some Red Lobster biscuits for us, haven't they?
Oh yeah. Have we run out?
But we've got 1 box left.
All right,
I think.
And I forgot to show you yesterday, Baz has brought me some, he's in a hurry, some
Peroxide
Colgate toothpaste. He's in a hurry too, friggin' hell. Colgate toothpaste with peroxide in, which you can't get over here, but I do like to use it every now and again to keep making
You hated that at first.
No, because I started using it all the time, like every day, and you've got to be very careful with that stuff, which I guess is
Oh,
why,
that reminds me, I need to get some sensitive toothpaste as well.
which I guess is why they don't sell it in this country. It can make your teeth very sensitive, and it did.
And very white.
Yeah, it works a treat, but it made my teeth very sensitive, so I just use it every now and again. Like, I'll use it for a couple of days, then go back to my normal, use it for a day, go back to my normal, blah blah blah, and it just helps keep your teeth white. And you can buy it all over America because it's just normal. You usually get it from...
You used to be able to get it here.
Yeah, a long
Peroxide,
time ago.
like 15 years ago, you could buy on eBay and squirt it into your gum shields and things like that, and toothpaste. But they changed it so that you can only buy it on through a dentist now.
Before we were vlogging, Nick did that, didn't you? You went to the dentist, paid a fortune, or a few hundred quid.
£150 for some moulds to be made. What the hell?
Oh, what happened?
I've no idea.
Those things just all went across the road. Yeah, and every night he used to go to bed, squirt this peroxide in his teeth, and
in the shields, and then wear the shield
sleep
overnight.
in it all night. He had amazingly white teeth, but it made him very sensitive.
Really
didn't it?
sensitive, especially when I bought the stuff off eBay that was like 15%. The stuff that the pharmacy gave you was like 4%.
So we just stick to that toothpaste and the Colgate,
And the whitening
not
strips.
Colgate, sorry, the what brand are they?
Crest.
That's it, Crest whitening strips. Although Walmart have their own Equate version now as well, which I think works just as well.
It's the same chemical.
Yeah,
So
we'll actually just keep some of those in. £3.10 for that, are you sure?
Yep.
£3 bloody 10, and it doesn't even spread properly. What?
Kerry's Gold is more expensive.
Oh yeah, but
That's got fresh cream in.
there's Willow there for £1.10.
Well, you can have that and I'll have president.
We're having some really nice bread. What are we having?
Jacksons of Yorkshire, multi-seeded.
That's
a new one.
Yeah. Get some crisps. Came in for two things, as usual. We've still not got the second item that we came in for, but we've got all sorts of other stuff. Right, what are we getting? Oh, there you go. Tesco Sink and Drain.
Take it out then.
We're going to get Mr. Muscle. I mean, because it's not
Is it
actually,
gel?
it's not actually blocked, though, is it? So we just want something to freshen it up, I think.
Is this gel though?
Oh, does it sound like gel? Right, let's go. I don't think there's that wrong with drains. I think you've just got a sensitive smell.
Well, you can smell it yourself. You've said it yourself.
You better know what it is.
Well, I'm not making it up. Right, let me do the show. I mean, I can smell it now. It smells like... It don't smell drainy. It smells laundry.
Here it is, the meal of kings. Beans on toast.
I put my glasses on.
It's got his glasses on.
And do you know sometimes when you're dehydrated and your eyes can't focus, and I can see perfect, like it's like 4K now, but if I look at something close, I'm like, I can't read it at all. I've not had these. I got these glasses when I was learning to fly.
Well, don't be dehydrated. Have hydration.
I know. I need to drink actually. Glass of wine maybe.
Yeah, right.
So we've had to mix Branston, or whatever it was, with Heinz because it's all we had. But I've drained the juice off.
Lovely. This bread looks nice.
Massive.
It's really nice. Never
It's
seen,
fitted bloody toaster.
I've never seen that bread before. And it's a Yorkshire bread as well.
Jackson.
Jacksons of Yorkshire, established 1851, and that's the first time I've ever heard of it.
Me too.
Ooh, I'm going to enjoy this.
We've officially run out of radiators. We have got no radiators left in the lodge, apart from that one there, which obviously we can't put stuff on because it's the wrong shape. And we are still washing stuff. We've just got the trainers in now, and there's a big massive pile still just there that still needs to be done. We can't do anything until all the clothes are dry. So we've only been away for 8 days, and we've had less washing on a 6-week trip.
to do it on the trip.
Well, that's true, yeah. So we've had to do all the bedding, we've had to do all his pants, we've had to do all his tops, and I've accidentally put a tissue in one of my shorts and washed it, and everything's come out with bits on, so I've had to put them back in. So that's
Brand new t-shirt, everything.
your Salt Rock t-shirt has got like white patches all over it.
Joy.
So we're both sat here. It's like 8:15. Is it 8:15? What time? 8:45. And we're both sat here just yawning, like counting the time. It's still light outside. We're just counting the time down when we can go to bed. And but it is nice to be back, isn't it?
It is.
We've got the heating on 24. It's nice and snug and cozy in
Very
here.
warm in here, actually.
10 minutes ago you were saying it
It
was
was
cold.
cold, but now it's very warm.
It's perfect for me. 24 degrees. We always have an argument about what the right temperature should be. Lee would happily have it on 18.
No, about 20.
And we have our schedule overnight to drop down to 15, and last night it went down to 15 and it was freezing cold. So I've reset it to 18. So might even have a nice brandy just to warm me up.
Even more.
What do you mean even more? I've not touched it.
Warm you up even more.
Yeah.
Welcome to the next day. Stick around till the end of this vlog where we've got something to tell you guys, which you can see from the thumbnail.
We've still got a creaky floor.
Oh yeah, we have. Oh, do it again. we're still waiting for them to come and sort that out. So
I'll sort it myself soon.
we've got a few things to do today. I've got to get some birthday cards for the girls. It's their birthday soon.
It's so bright.
It is very bright today, actually. And
The sun's not out.
we're just going to
Kids are coming this weekend.
Yes, the kids are coming this weekend, and my mum and dad and sister. They're just coming over for a couple of nights.
How many?
2.
Ooh, okay.
Because they want to come and see us, because they keep thinking, obviously, we're going to go away at some point to Europe and what have you and travelling. So they like to get some time in at the lodge while they can. So we've just got a few things to do today. Birthday presents, cup of tea, got an appointment later, and let's get cracking. Aw, little babies. Hello. Just came out and I heard them cheeping. They're actually quite big. I haven't anymore. Saw some right little yellow ones this morning. We're being bad. Just fancied a dirty McDonald's cheeseburger before we go shopping.
With extra sauce.
Yum. I got a cheeseburger. Nick got normal. Free now.
Just want extra sauce.
You're not kidding. Right, I'm just getting birthday cards for the girls. The niece ones are rubbish, so I'm just getting a generic one. Once I can find the perfect one. Right, I managed to get some niece cards in the end, and a couple of little bits. The plan is, I think we're going to take them out on their birthday to choose a present.
I've just got an amazing email.
What?
Apparently you can book Virgin Cruises now with your Virgin points.
Ooh, that's good.
I've not read it, I just saw it come in the notification.
We'll have a look at that and let you know later.
Well, yeah, could be an alternative way to use our points.
We've also just picked a parcel up from Helen, who we met in Upper
Cotswolds.
Slaughter down in the Cotswolds. She said she does loads of USA road trips, and she sent us a lot of her old travel books and things that she plans her USA road trips with. So thanks, Helen. We're going to have a look at those later. We'll show you what she sent us. Right, we're just waiting on another delivery,
Which is not been delivered yet.
so we thought we'd just come to Morrison's Cafe and grab a cup of tea. I wanted a bun as well, but Nick didn't order one.
After what we've had in Cornwall, we need to be good.
Well, we've done really well actually, because we were doing like 20,000 steps a day. I come back and I haven't put anywhere.
Well, you did. But
It
we
went-
needed a good 24 hours to clear out what we'd had to eat, especially at Sandra's.
And it helped.
And back to what I went with day we went.
Me too.
I wonder how the wives and Tracy Neal are faring when they check back
from
in
Florida.
on the Disney Squad weighing day.
We won't be going on a cruise anytime soon. 305,000 points. Starting from.
For what now? Do you get a whole cruise for that?
Yeah. Well, no, what do you think they're going to do? Drop you off for 2 days?
No, I mean...
Yes, you get a full cruise.
Points with a...
It said for the first time that
Points
you...
for flying is just upgraded seats. So.
Yeah, but this is you can book a cruise. It says you can use Virgin points to book any available central sea terrace cabin with Virgin Voyages. That's right, a kid-free escape with Michelin star, award-winning entertainment and sea views, all paid for with points. 305,000 plus. That's a lot of points.
Reet, we're back at the lodge. Nick's going to open this box from Helen. It looks like there's a lot of what do you call it's in there?
A lot of the weights on one side, kind of flip-flopping about. Ooh, she's wrapped them in cling in bubble wrap.
You've been a mess of the box.
Yeah, I don't want the box. Get it open. So that's one pack of books.
Proper books as well. I thought they were just going to be like leaflets. Blimey. Thank you very much, Helen. Pacific Coast, or Pacific Northwest, Joshua Tree and Palm Spring.
Honolulu.
Honolulu. Is that Hawaii?
Yep.
We're not going there though, are we?
We're not going to Hawaii.
No, we're not going to Honolulu, are we?
Yeah.
Are we?
That's where we're landing.
Oh, well. Where's that?
Joshua and Palm Springs. We were talking about that with her. We've never been to Palm
No,
Springs.
she says it's amazing that she loves
Some
it.
of these are ideas for like another trip.
Yeah.
Some of them, you know what I mean? It's just Pacific Coast Northwest. Oh, she's put little notes in. Portland, Oregon.
Oh, we're going there, aren't we?
Cannon Beach.
We're going there.
Yep.
Oregon again.
Hiking. We won't be hiking.
You never know.
Well, I
No,
do.
we don't have time for it.
No.
We have a tight schedule that trip. That's a big book.
And then Death in Yellowstone. She said, when I spoke to her this morning, that there's like, the book explains there's like a lot of weird things happening in Yellowstone.
Accidents and foolhardiness in the First National
Yeah,
Park.
that's what she must have meant then.
Thank you very much, Helen.
Thank you. We'll have a delve into them.
Those are the kind of book that Nick can read, can't you? You're not into novels.
Fact books.
Yeah, fact books. Nice, easy tea tonight. Tuna, sweet corn,
Lid's gone.
got it. Peri peri sauce on some baked potatoes. And don't forget to wait till the end of this vlog where we have something to say. Announcement. Whenever Nick has a project, the lodge turns into a pigsty. And I've got even more boxes to put there because I've got to get them out of the bedroom for when the family come tomorrow. My sister, mum, dad and the girls come in.
bedroom can stay there. They can just get chucked against the wall.
Yeah, but the lodge always turns into a shite hole. We've washed our sketches again.
I've treated them this time.
Oh, we've treated them as well because when we got them in America, we bought some sketches like spray. I guess their version of like Scotch Guard, so we've got them on them as well.
I think it's water based, so I don't rate it, to be honest.
Blimey, this is the right ball.
Right, there you go. Dinner's ready. You want a splash of piri piri on or not?
Yeah.
Come and sit down.
Nice tuna.
It was delicious,
Baked
actually.
tatty.
The piri piri just added a nice tang to it.
Yes.
Nice twang.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
So I just want to say thank you for all the comments and everything on our videos. It's always much appreciated. We're not doing comments of the day at the moment, but we've just been looking at the video that went out tonight for us. Is the one when Jamie came, the Logreens and Megan and Mark and Lisa and Jamie was sat in that chair doing cockerel impressions.
And now people are doing them on Facebook.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
So on our Facebook group, if you want to go check out our Facebook group, it's on Facebook.
It's fine to be silly a little bit every day.
Of course it is, yes. So we wanted to talk about the title of this vlog and everything, which will probably something like Van Life is over or Van Life is ending. And
Or is van life ending or whatever.
something like that.
Yeah.
I haven't done it at this moment. So that was our last van life trip in Taylor.
Ever.
Yes. But
We've
we think so anyway.
decided to sell Taylor.
Yes.
Now, there is a number of reasons. The main reason will be apparent in the next video, but we thought long and hard about it, and there are reasons why we're doing this, and
We've had 2 years, is it 2 years or more than 2 years?
we've had a year of travelling and a year of building.
We've had some great times in Taylor. She's been fantastic. She's kept us safe. She's taken us around Europe. We've just had such an amazing time in it, and we've discovered
so many memories.
We've discovered this whole new way of travelling for us, which I
It's
don't even know.
a cheap version of travelling.
I don't even know how we got into van life. I know we went on.
We went on that trip, and then we had a year of
girls.
not mentioning it,
And
and
my
then you
sister.
said, "Let's go and buy a van."
I know. I don't know where it all came from.
And that's how it started.
Just
And that
started watching
moment,
van life vlogs, I think it was, but I don't know why. But it's just opened up this whole new.
it's that butterfly effect. That one moment where we went
Yeah.
and picked her up, steered all vlogs
Yeah.
from then because we built
So I
it and spent a
apologise
fortune.
to everybody that used to love us going to Florida all the time.
We will be back at some point.
Yeah, we will. Van life for now has taken over.
Yeah.
So we've loved it, but we've decided it's time to sell her.
It was a hard decision
Very
to
hard
make.
decision. I hope
we
she can't
spent
hear us.
we spent 4 days. Yeah, we weren't allowed to mention it when we were on the last road trip. We spent 4 days in turmoil. In fact, there was one night where we were. And we'll elaborate on this on the next video a little bit. But we were laid awake and we both couldn't sleep, and we were like, we just felt guilty because she feels like a member of the family.
Because we put so much work into her. 2 years, well, 8, how long? A year of our lives.
Yeah.
6 months work in total.
And you've seen me, I've tweaked, because I'm never satisfied unless it's perfect. And I've tweaked, and we've spent a lot of money on her, on things that really didn't need to be done, but my OCD got the better of me.
She's the perfect van now.
She
We've
is.
finally got it perfect. And and we decided
we're selling it.
to move on to a next chapter.
Yeah.
So there's another chapter coming, and as I say, Nick's been on with a project in the background, and it's not like a secret or anything. We've just not wanted to get it in the way of. We wanted to focus on this van trip and get these van vlogs out.
So the last night we slept in was in Stratford.
Yeah.
And will be the last.
Yeah.
And we've already started taking things out, and the bedding's out now, and there's things that have been removed that aren't going back in. So it's a sad time really, but one chapter closes, another one opens, and we'll explain a little bit more about what we are going to do for the future in the next vlog. So make sure you subscribe for that.
Yes, it will all become clear.
So yes, we are selling
have
it.
something
So
to do
we're not in a
tomorrow.
rush to sell it.
We've got a new chapter coming. We like to keep things fresh on the vlogs as well for you guys. Something new. You know, we sat down and we said, well, we've enjoyed this van life, but is it what we want to continue doing on the channel? Do we want to do something different? We love doing travel vlogs. I know a lot of people love the home vlogs, which is why we try and throw as many of those as we can. We like to show you guys the family and our friends.
Nothing lasts forever.
Because we know all, you know, a lot of you guys like to see our family and friends, and obviously we like to see our family and friends. So we like to get as much of that in as well. But we wanted to have a plan and a goal for the next adventure, and that, as Nick says, that will all become clear.
It doesn't involve Taylor, unfortunately. So we feel really guilty for it. That was the hardest bit, wasn't it? The guilt of deciding.
It will all become clear on the next vlog.
So we are selling it. There's no rush to sell her. We wanted to go to a good home, so we're not going to rush in there.
I hope she goes to somebody that will love her and will spend many years in her.
I'm sure they will. I'm sure she will. We'll make sure she does.
And hopefully she goes to somebody that we can keep in touch with and like follow on Instagram and see where she goes.
Or even catch up with her.
Yeah. So there you go. So I'm actually going to finish the vlog as well now. So I want to weep. Apologies for finishing it on a sad note. And do come back on the next vlog where we will reveal all. As long as everything goes to plan tomorrow. We've got a few things happening tomorrow. The family's coming tomorrow.
If not, this thing gets deleted. You'll never see it.
So thanks for watching today, guys. Hit the like button and click the notification bell. Drop us a comment below. We'll see you on the next one.
Goodbye, Taylor.